Today we're going to be testing some different 5.56 ammunition against mild steel plate. First up, we've got 3/8 plate, and I'm going to be testing 3 different kinds of 5.56. First up here we have your 55 grain full metal jacket, commonly known as M193. Then we have your green tip, 62 grain, commonly known as your M855. And then we have 62 grain M855A1. We're going to be testing all 3 of these on a 3/8 steel plate. So for the testing of these 3 rounds today, we're going to be using a 16-inch barrel AR-15 5.56, and I'm going to do 16-inch barrel just because that's what a lot of people have, and it'll just give us a good comparison. All right, we got a 3/8 inch steel plate down there, just mild steel. We're at 45 yards. We're going to do M193 first on the left, then M855 in the center, and then M855A1 on the far right. So here we go, M193 first. That was a solid hit. Alright, so here with the results. This is M193. The first shot I hit over here and just hit the edge, so I shot again with the M193, and it put a pretty decent bulge in the back, but no pass through on this 3/8 plate. Pretty big crater there though. And here's the M855 green tip, and it almost made it through. There's a pretty big bulge on the back of this 3/8 plate. It almost made it through, but it did not pass through. It was very, very close though. You can see it almost blew out the back, but it did not make it completely through. Pretty big crater on that one too. And then over here with the M855A1, it did make it through. The crater isn't as big as with the other ones, so it's a little bit smaller crater on the front, but it did pierce all the way through. You can see it bulged it out a little bit too, not as much as the M855, but the M855A1 did make a clean pass through on this 3/8 inch thick mild steel. So pretty neat. The M855A1 is better at armor piercing than the M855, and most certainly the M193.